Hello and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen. Today we're going to need a stiff drink. Now it has taken a while, but I have finally Nancy Drewed it. This is at the Let Women Speak event in Dublin. Sinn Féin shows up with all the socialists and the communist groups, and Karen starts thinking why. Because all these burly blokes, like they can't all be into trans women rather than their wives, mothers, and daughters, can they? And look what they've got on their banners. So the reason they're there is because they're in the union, and the unions are in bed with the socialists. In the UK, they're called the Socialist Workers' Party, and in Australia, they're the Socialist Alliance. This is Rachel Evans. And here is Rachel again with Sean Mulcahy, founder of Queer Greens Victoria and Administrator of Rainbow Local Government, with Belinda Coates, endorsed Greens councillor from Ballarat Council. Sean and Belinda are both on the LGBTQIA+ committee on Ballarat Council. Now we first meet Sean in 2017 at the Greens Global LGBT+ Network launch. So the LGBTQIA+ is a political organisation run by the Greens and the Socialists. Under the veil of being kind and inclusive, we've let them infiltrate our government. So, like W Path is not the world professional of anything, it's just their name, the LGBTQIA+ is their name. And that's why they treat lesbians like shit and have the backing of the unions to do so. According to the Greens in Australia, pause and read. The poor intersex people get dragged into it all the time, don't they? Anyway, their aims is a community-led and developed whole-of-government LGBTQIA+ strategy to guide policy on LGBTQIA+ issues across government. Number 4, we've got some surrogacy in there. Number 7, full range of publicly funded health services. Number 9, gender-affirming medical care, including access to surgical procedures, prescribed hormones, products and services to achieve authentic gender identity and expression to all, to be provided at no out-of-pocket costs. Increase funding to expand gender clinics. Number 10. Number 14, be able to amend all their documents. They lead with intersex people. They can already do that. They've got up until the age of 18 to decide, when they go through puberty, what sex they are. They've got laws that protect them. They use them because it's kind of like they use their pathology to justify their stuff. Oh, number 17, there's a red flag, removal of the requirement of a court order to allow access to hormone treatment for transgender young people. Here we go into the Denton documents. Oh, and they just whacked in number 18, which I just talked about. Number 22, development of education, training and accreditation programs directed at achieving diversity and inclusiveness and eliminating homophobia, biphobia, transphobia and prejudice based on intersex status in the workplace. A dedicated commissioner for sexual orientation, gender identity, intersex rights at the Australian Human Rights Commission with equivalent powers to existing commissioners. We're going to look into that next. And here we go. Liberal and Labor vote down Greens' proposal for LGBT Human Rights Commissioner back in 22. We put up an amendment to appoint an LGBTQIA plus Human Rights Commissioner to ensure the queer community are finally protected from discrimination by our own government and institutions. So we're here. We're queer. We're coming from real kids. That's basic cultural revolution stuff. So get it into the universities, all the gender stuff. Then drag queens for kids. Introduce them to a bit of porn so they join the rainbow and reject heteronormativity. And like I said, pause and read. The Greens are really pushing it because, like I said, it's Viva the Revolution for them. So we're back in Ballarat in 2019. We are a queer LGBT plus etc. people, a group, sorry, of them building a stronger community. So at this stage, I think someone's come back to Australia. So in 2022, crucial LGBTIQ plus spaces planned for Western Victorian regions. And through our research, we have learnt that safe spaces for them means drag queen story time. Creating mental health stuff for young people are their target audience. Lance de Boyle from Lance TV is one of the recipients of up to $50,000 worth of grants. And that's all supported by ABC Queer. So we've got Lance, second from the left, we've got Lance there. And this is Lance TV, and we've got Belinda Coates appearing on Lance TV. Now we're in 2023, and we have a post from the ABC that has a queer department. Organisers want to hear from Ballarat's queer community ahead of Pride 2024. This is obviously an old footage. There's not a lot of the blue and white flags flying around. Anyway, let's pause and read. The aim to document history, queer ways like Malways, mapping and pinpointing sites in Victoria, the interactive mapping. So they want to hear from queer community in Ballarat, Geelong and Shepparton because they've got the LGBTQIA plus committee and plan installed in their councils. And then we've got a mention here from Lance TV, which got the grant. Snippets of Ballarat queerness. So that's why they're trying to roll everybody who's in the rainbow as queer, right? Because it's tied with Marxism. So yeah, the queer community. And a lot of gay men are getting very upset about the whole queer thing, especially older men that are like, hang on, that was something, a mean thing people would call us. So you got to remember that the Queer Nation organisation started in 1990 and queer theory starts in the 90s as well. So they've just repurposed the word. It's like, if I wanted to repurpose the word, I don't know, slut to, I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, back to the queer mapping. I can't think of anything to tie the slut thing with. The C word I can. I'm quite into that one. Like now there's all these like inverted penile vaginas out there now. It's like, well, I've got a CUNT and it's got muscles, and with the right training, I can pop a ping pong ball out of mine. Anyway, to the mapping. So it was founded in 2017. Gee, a lot of things seem to happen in 2017, didn't they? We've got the AIDS victim thing. So that links in with the Queer Nation organisation. They came from AIDS charity group. So queer traveller. Da 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 da. And this is the map that they're referring to, queering the map. So these are all little comments and stuff you can put on these little pinpoints. Notice the countries where there aren't any. They're countries that have dealt with socialism in their pasts. So they recognised it straight away and banned the LGBTQIA organisation from even getting a foothold in. So here's a close up of Victoria. In Ballarat, someone realised and accepted I was transgender. Thank you for supporting me. Well, must be something in the water because there's definitely something in the toilets. Because Ballarat Council, the picture here, they've got a chick in the wheelchair and a man talking to a young boy out the front of the toilets. Don't know what that's suggesting. So this was a really interesting council meeting. They are spending over $400,000 on, get this, destination toilets. And we'll have a little look at that next time. Yeah, one of my subscribers rang up and said, "You just sit down and talk for 15 minutes." And it's like, well, yeah. And that's why I'm not monetized and the quality's not that good. But compared to my early stuff, I have improved immensely, haven't I? And with like the feminists, writing academic papers and the women's rights activists holding up signs, I just thought, crikey, someone's got to do something. Yeah, may as well be me. Oh, and on that, we're nearly up to my 15 minutes. So I'll see you later. Bye.